Gary and Tommy are just about to move in. To your ears. Aussie is more than just home loans. Now they help you find, buy and own all in one place. Visit aussie.com.au.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little.
This
Is Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, welcome to another Carrie and Tommy podcast. You got to make sure you're following on the socials at Carrie Tommy Show. Tommy away at the moment, so we got Hughesy filling in. How are we, guys?
He must be devastated now that his favourite's off the market.
Oh,
Who's that?
Who do you think?
oh, Pammy.
Pammy Anderson, off the market with Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that's...
I love it.
Everyone loves it.
Do you know what I thought? So I immediately thought, oh, that's so nice for Liam because he lost his wife. And then my brain was like, oh, no, I think he lost his wife in the movie Love Actually. And then I went down this rabbit hole of how if movie stars have quite a quiet private life, then all you know of them is movie storylines, not their real life. And I was like, oh, Liam Neeson, that's not his story. And then I was talking about it at work and they were like, no, he did lose his wife in a skiing accident.
Yeah, it's sad.
Well, that's like
So sad.
the guy from Game of Thrones who played Joffrey, who was the most hated character, had to give up acting for a while because he got so much hate when he was out and about at
Because
pubs
people
and
just
things like
assumed he was Joffrey.
that. I think people just made such a connection with this awful character.
So the
They hated
person
him.
you choose to play, the character you choose to play as a movie star can literally define your entire life and career.
And so with Liam, like he's obviously lost his wife in real life, but he lost a lot of children over the years because they got kidnapped, didn't they? So
Yeah, that's...
like in
Is that
movies-
again a storyline?
He did
I'm
get
gonna-
them back. He did that in the back because he's got a special set of skills.
Yes, I'm going to... What's that? The famous quote?
Take
I will find you.
Yeah, I will find you.
And I
yeah.
will kill
Well, he's
you.
found Pammy, and they're so cute together, canoodling on the red carpet. What was he saying in a? Did you see him? Web guy Eli was just watching an interview with them on the
they
Today
did
Show.
a show over in the States, and it was a very bold question from the host there. He just pretty much straight up asked them, "Are you guys an item?" And then they were a bit taken aback, and Pammy was like, "I don't understand the question." And then Liam just said that as actors, they both connected on set, and it's just a blossoming connection.
So what are they in together at the moment?
They're in The Naked Gun.
Is that what they're
Oh,
around
yeah,
promoting?
right. That's coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, like next week, I think that's in
I
Australia.
think I saw August the 1st.
Well, we can. Well, it's a good
That's
publicity
this
then.
weekend. Yeah.
They're committed to the
Oh,
publicity
they
of it.
are,
Like,
they are.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's a ruse, and as soon as it comes out, they'll just never see each other again.
Yes.
It's all good and I'm here for it anyway. On the show today, you've never done this with us before, but we're going to chat menopause. Again, it was one of the biggest topics we've talked about, and we're doing it again with a special guest.
My wife is obsessed
We'll
with it.
tell her to listen after 3:30. But up next, you want to discuss women and their height?
Yeah, look, it's the etiquette of
Dating
women
when you're
and who
tall?
they should date.
Okay.
So something's happened in my family, and I just want to put it to the people.
Okay. We'll do that next.
Carrie and Tommy.
For your Thursday Arvo, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little for the drive home. We got Ed Sheeran tickets to give away a little bit later on. We got Hughesy filling in for Tommy this Arvo.
What's going on in your family?
So my son, who we've already established, and
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's been on the show slagging me off, and that obviously
Makes him a legend.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does it off the show
does.
too.
He came to my stand-up show, and afterwards I'm like, mate, what do you reckon? It was a great show. And I'm, on Instagram, and I said, what's your review? And he said, it's not worth $40. Yeah, it was just poor.
But he knows what he's doing because that's smart. It's real smart. It's a great father-son duo.
Yeah, it was still hurtful, and I wasn't happy
Your
about it.
kids can really hurt your feelings, can't they?
No
So
doubt
much.
about it.
I know.
Yeah, but anyway, so he's got really tall, pats me on the head at 6'6", and calls me Pops and Shorty and all that stuff. But he's there's a school dance coming up, and he is going to the school dance with a girl who is 5'11", or almost 6 foot apparently. So, and my sister-in-law, who's quite tall herself, she's about 5'11" herself, maybe 5'10", said that is wonderful.
And what do you mean it's wonderful that he's going with another tall person?
She's saying that tall men should go out with tall women because tall women have a limited dating pool because...
They don't want to date shorter men.
Yes. And so...
Is that a thing? So tall women don't want shorter men?
And also shorter men often don't want to date taller women because it makes you
them
feel...
inferior.
Yes.
I never really thought about height, but maybe that's because I'm not that tall.
Oh,
I don't even
no.
know how tall I am. But yes, okay. So of course you don't really
Have you
wanna-
ever gone out with a guy shorter than you?
I don't think so.
No, you
For a
haven't.
lot of girls, it is a deal breaker.
Well,
Like,
yes.
They won't
Right.
date her. Yeah.
It makes me angry. And I'm not short, and I'm not an angry
If I
short
can't
man.
see their heels, I'm fine with it, you know? Like,
Wait.
just
Well, he's.
they can go around with an extra
Oh,
couple of inches
if
in
they're
their
wearing-
sole.
I've got
I
no-
won't know.
I've got no issue with men wearing stilettos or anything that increases their height. But
Okay,
yes.
so she's saying that the tall men should be left for the tall women.
Yeah, so my
and that
sister-in-law
shorter
gets-
women shouldn't nab the taller men because then it leaves the tall women or girls without a date.
Yeah, so my sister-in-law gets angry when she sees tall men with short women. She gets angry.
Is she angry at the men or at the women?
Both, I think. I think she's angry at her sisters.
Oh.
You know, saying you shouldn't have gone for that guy.
Yeah.
You should have gone for a shorter guy.
Leave it for the rest of
who
us,
fits better with you.
Whenever
So-
you see I was going to use the NBA players as an example, but I realised everybody's going to be shorter than them. But I was going to say their
Yeah.
partners always look tiny.
The
Yeah.
picture of there's a meme of Shaquille O'Neal, and I don't know whether it was his wife or girlfriend at the time or whatever, but she's literally half his height. It's the funniest picture.
Yeah, they're still together actually.
Are
you know?
they?
Really?
Yeah, and she's still very short.
Yeah,
So-
she hasn't had a growth spurt.
But my son's apparently the girl he's going to the dance with is happy. She gets to wear heels, so she's going to wear heels.
Course.
So she can wear.
I've not thought of that. That would be so annoying. Just so the man doesn't feel like he's shorter.
Yeah.
A lot of women would go without heels
Yes.
if they're tall. Oh yeah, I'm looking at Shaquille. That looks
Oh,
like,
the world's-
he just looks like a giant though.
The world's strongest man, the half Thor Bjornsson, who is the world's strongest man, is this Icelandic guy who's like almost 7 foot tall, and his girlfriend is also about half his height as well. Like she's tiny.
Yeah, but maybe she's actually just normal size.
Yeah, true. Maybe. But
Does
yeah.
everybody just want to be tall? Is that the general vibe?
Well, men do. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Women are very lucky in the height stakes because men will go out with anyone generally if they're short. Short women don't have to worry about a thing.
But you think tall women do?
Tall women, men who are insecure probably don't want to date women who are taller than them. So
Well, you might-
short women have a great time. Tall men have a great time. Short men
I
have
reckon-
not a great time, and tall women don't have a
So
great time.
one of the girls I remember meeting at uni, because I've got big feet for not a big tall person. I've got like a 9.5, varies at different points in my life when I'm pregnant or post-pregnancy because they get bigger and then they stay bigger. So I can push to a 10 sometimes. But she was saying that she had size like 13 feet and she said she didn't mind her height, but she hated her foot size. She said it made her feel so unattractive purely because she had big feet, which I don't like the size of my feet. And it sounds ridiculous because they're just your feet. But it's funny how it wasn't her height that bothered her. It was her foot size.
I've never met a man who has ever commented on the size of a woman's feet. Like
But do you
right
think
now,
if you got in bed with a woman who had a size 13 feet, you'd notice?
I wouldn't be
I
looking.
don't think anyone.
Seriously, do not worry about the size of your feet, girls. All right,
Yeah.
it completely irrelevant.
Have you seen my toes though? They're pretty.
Well, I mean, obviously,
The fingers you have on
I'll
the end
show
of your
you.
feet.
They're pretty big. Look how big this one is. Look at him.
That's a thumb.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
It's
a big toe.
Yeah.
no, but it's not a deal
That's a
breaker.
handful.
It's
Hang
not
on,
a
put 'em
deal
out- put 'em-
breaker.
I need them the front on so I can.
How?
That's fine. You go crazy. That's absolutely fine. It's no issue with that whatsoever.
What do you want calls on?
Well, the height difference.
girls discuss.
I'd love to talk to tall girls, and I'd love to talk to people who have got a big height difference.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe you are a tall girl who's happy to go out with a short guy. Is your partner shorter than you?
So you know how short men get a reputation for doing lots of other things to increase their
Oh, yeah.
like small man.
Like
syndrome.
hitting
Yeah.
the gym hard. Yeah, and
Well, yeah, but like driving big cars. And
Yeah,
like
or
being,
compensating.
overcompensating. I don't think women do that on the reverse if they're tall.
but a lot of tall women stoop, because they don't want to be seen as being tall and never wear heels.
Okay,
You know.
13, 10, 60. Tall women and height differences, discuss.
No doubt.
13, 10, 60.
Carrie and Tommy.
Your Thursday Arvo, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little for the drive home. We got Hughesy filling in, and when hunger hits and you need a quick flavour fix, pick up Indomie special chicken flavour soup noodles for only $3.95 for 5 packs. Available in the noodle aisle at Woolies.
We're talking tall girls. Well, height difference in particular, because your son's he's very tall, he's going to the ball with another tall girl, and your sister's very happy about that because she's saying the tall guy should be left for the tall girls,
Yes. So
not taken by short girls.
So my sister-in-law, who's probably just under my height, so she's tall for a girl, is really strong on this.
Chelsea, how do you feel?
Hi guys, how are we?
Good.
So I'm 6 foot, just a little bit over 6 foot,
Yeah.
and I won't date a guy who's shorter than me, and I get really angry when I see tall guys with short girls.
Yeah. So, and it happens a lot, doesn't it? Because guys couldn't care less how short a girl is. It's not an issue at all. It doesn't take away any attractiveness.
What did you say your height was, Chels?
Just over 6 foot.
Just over 6 foot, and you won't date a shorter guy. What's the shorter, would you go even a little bit shorter or not at all?
Oh, maybe a tiny bit, but not much.
Do you
I
have
feel
big
that I
feet?
look. Sorry?
Do you have big feet?
Yes, I have a size 11.5 woman's.
And how do you feel about your feet? We were discussing in here. I've got big feet, but my friend who was very tall had size 13 and she hated her feet more than anything.
They sort of don't bother me because I'm quite tall, so it's not like they stand out.
Yes,
so
you're not
that's
Ronald
not a factor for
McDonalding
me.
around the place.
I think
No,
women,
not tripping over my feet wherever I go.
Women stop thinking about your feet. Men are not thinking about your feet in general.
Okay.
Right? So, I put that to one side. So, just will not go with a guy who's 5'9", Chelsea. No way.
No chance.
What if he was rich?
No chance.
Yeah, women just
What
don't
if he's a billionaire?
care.
No chance.
What if
I
he's...
reckon Chelsea's already been pretty flexible. Like going for 5'11" when you're 6 foot. Like most girls wouldn't do that. Like
Men
most
just don't
girls say
understand.
cut off at 6 foot.
Also, don't understand women. It was like I was having a conversation with someone the other day about this buff guy, and we were saying how men assume that women want the buff, abbed, six-packed man. Women don't. We would prefer. I'm not saying dad bod necessarily, not for everybody,
Not
but
quite that far.
just some softness there. We don't want to sleep next to like a board.
Yeah, right. And you
But
also...
men think you all want what each other's got, the abs and stuff. That's not what we're asking for.
Yeah, we want to look good when we look in the mirror. We want to be turned on by ourselves.
We're
So,
all so egotistical.
well, so is Chelsea though, because it's the ego, Chelsea, that doesn't allow you to date a shorter guy. Do you understand that? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand that. I've been told that for many years by many a short bloke.
Would you agree too, Chelsea? Would you agree that we don't need the full six-pack ab situation?
No, just someone tall and genuine. That's all I want.
Look, I just dispute whether Chelsea was offered a guy who's 6'1" on the dole, or a guy who's 5 foot.
But that's a ridiculous.
10, where's a billionaire? Which one's she going to take?
Okay, she knows she's going to take the 5'10".
Well, are you, Chelsea? 5'10" billionaire, 6'1" on
I
the
don't
dole.
reckon she wants either of them.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't want either of them.
Why is Chelsea's only options those two options in life?
Because we don't have a lot of time to discuss the rest of her options.
What about Brooke? Hey, Brooke.
Hi, how you going?
Good. What's going on with you today?
Not much. So when I was so I've always been about a foot taller than everyone else, especially in high school. I'm just under 6 foot now, but I literally wouldn't wear my orthotics in my shoes because I didn't want to
give you an
so
extra,
tall.
yes,
and an extra lift over everybody else. So
would you not wear heels or anything either?
Never wore heels, even when we were out clubbing and everything, which, never wore heels, and yet never, much to my mum's dismay, I'd take my orthotics out of my shoes every day once I got to school.
Yeah,
There's
so if
also
you...
heaps of short blokes out there that are going, man, I'm going to get me some orthotics now.
Man should get orthotics. I've got no issue with that. But so...
Oh, my God, that's made me laugh. You know who wears orthotics? He talks about his orthotics all the time.
Mr. Tommy Little.
Mr. Tommy Little.
Yeah, Tommy's on the edge. He's around my height. So he's on the edge.
He's trying to boost himself.
But have we got a culprit? Have we got, I think we do with Crystal. Yeah, Crystal would make a lot of other girls who've called angry, yeah?
What's your story, Crystal?
So very sorry about that, guys.
Who have you got in your life?
My partner,
Who is?
Mitchell, he's 6'5",
And how tall are you?
5'8", probably a bit less.
Yeah, so you've stolen a tall guy off your tall sisters, haven't you?
Yes.
And do you feel bad about it, Crystal?
No, not at all.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia for your drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little. We got Hughesy filling in for Tommy at the moment.
And Hughesy, if you weren't aware, we cover the issue of menopause quite a lot on this show.
Yeah, it's relevant to your audience.
I don't know why it's become our hot topic.
We're the face of menopause.
No,
the home of menopause.
No.
Both.
My wife will be tuning in. It's your
Honestly, all anyone's talking about is perimenopause at the moment.
I hear it a lot.
You do hear it? What's your wife say about it?
She, look, she's involved. Something called doctor shopping.
She's involved.
Doctor shopping? Is it doctor shopping? Is that a term?
Well, yes, because there's a whole lot of issue of trying to get the HRT or the creams or the gels or whatever.
We got it, babe. Took a while. We got it.
A lot of conflicting evidence. Anyway, I follow this woman called Dr. Marie Haver, and she's amazing. But I saw these stats the other day, and I thought, oh my God, I almost ticked all of these. I'm not going to start specifically telling you which ones I don't tick in this list. You can work it out for yourself. But I saw the list and thought I meet most of those requirements. So first of all, in perimenopause, they spoke to 800 plus women. So this is not just a small study. This is a huge study. 86% reported brain fog, migraines, dizziness, and memory problems. I literally will walk into a room and just look and think, I know I wanted something, but I have no idea. I could be talking about you to Jessie right now, and I'll say, I can't even remember your name, and I'm sitting opposite you. Like my brain is just scrambled, right?
Maybe I'm
thought it was.
I might be. I've gone right.
I thought I had early onset dementia, but maybe I've just got perimenopause.
Yeah.
The next one is 70% reported gastrointestinal problems such as bloating and digestion issues. Without getting too detailed, I look about 5 months pregnant with a hard bloated belly that you feels like you could pop it if you pressed it. It's that hard permanently. I don't know what. It's just there. It's there all the time, all day long.
Are you sucking in all day then? So I can't see it.
I actually have lower back soreness that I think is because I spend my day holding it in for want of people saying, are you having another? It's just I was telling my trainer about it and she laughed. She goes, come on. She goes, I see you all the time. And I said, okay, I'm not going to suck in. And then she literally stopped and was speechless and she was like, oh, yeah.
Could you pop it out? Could you pop it out for us now? Or not?
I could show you a photo of it at its worst, but it does show my nether region, so I might have to work out a way of cropping and then I'll show you. 62% reported joint pain, muscle aches and osteoporosis. And a friend said to me the other day, I've got the weirdest shoulder pain at the moment. And then what her doctor said, stiff shoulder that so many people get and don't know is apparently a perimenopausal symptom.
Oh, my God, I am menopausal. My shoulder's always sore.
46% say that their skin, hair and nails change a huge amount, that they've just got permanently dry skin. I literally did a post yesterday saying my skin's so dry it feels like it's falling off my face.
Yeah.
And then 74% have reported sexual dysfunction and vaginal changes. So, yeah,
I haven't
there we go.
had changes for that recently.
I think we're okay then. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you've not had too many vaginal changes. But I reckon women the world over are just going, oh, my God, thankfully somebody's listening to me. And a lot of doctors are slow to it. So you can go to one doctor and them just say to you, it's stress and it's having lots of kids. And you go to another doctor and they go, I've spent a lot of time looking at this. These are the symptoms associated with perimenopause. It's a lot more doctors are recognising it now. But even some friends have been going to their doctors for 30 years and say it's taken a new doctor to say to them, you don't need to live like this. Like you can't, just because it could be perimenopause or menopause doesn't mean you go, okay, then you have to accept it. The same way if you went with constant heartburn, they do something about it, right?
Or if there's something to take it. If there's cream to rub on you, which I believe we're doing in our house, it's a cream you rub on your skin.
Yeah.
And it obviously absorbs through the skin and does its job. So, yeah.
Get on board. But the reason I bring this up is because up next we have a lady called Shelly Horton on who got so sick she thought that she had a full-blown illness, only to discover it was to do with her menopause. And she's going to tell us all about it, including what she's found since diving into this area, and she's going to do it with us up next.
Carrie and Tommy.
Driving you home, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little. We got Hughesy filling in for Tommy at the moment.
If you're just not feeling yourself at the moment, it could be perimenopause or menopause. More and more people are talking openly about the symptoms and how it's making them feel, including Shelley Horton. She has a new book called I'm Your Peri Godmother, a happily ever after guide to kicking perimenopause in the ovaries. It is out now. And I wanted to start, well, first of all, welcome, Shelley. I should say hello, even forgetting
Let's
to
get
do
straight
that.
into it.
No, the reason I'm fascinated by your story is because it was so bad for you at one point. You thought you had a major illness.
Yeah, and I actually went to a doctor because of heavy bleeding, and they told me I could have cancer. So there's a lot of misinformation out there when in fact it was perimenopause. And the trouble is perimenopause doesn't have one test you can do to find out that you're in peri. It's a range of symptoms, and you have to find a GP who's pretty informed about it. And so this is why I wrote the book, is because I had never even heard the word perimenopause. I am loving that it has taken over my social media feed now. It is everywhere. But 5 years ago, when I went into peri, I'd never heard of it. My mum hadn't discussed it with me. My friends hadn't gone through it. So it was a really scary, lonely time. And then it took me a long time to actually put the pieces together and see a GP who knew their stuff to help me.
What landed you in ICU?
So I had really heavy bleeding, and that is very common. 90% of women in perimenopause have abnormal bleeding, and it might be periods all over the shop. My case was extended periods. So for me, I ended up on the year before I had the surgery, I bled for 42 weeks out of 52.
Oh my God.
That's a big year. That would be expensive as well, wouldn't it? To have
Exactly. That's a lot of period products and a lot of iron infusions and a lot of exhaustion. So I went in to have what's called an ablation, and that's where they burn the lining of the uterus, and you can only have that done if you're done having babies and stuff like that.
Shelley, I've been told to have this a similar thing because I have the same problem. And then they told me, but I've had the same problem for years and years and years. And then I found a different gynae who said, oh, you could take this acid, this transexamic
acid.
And it meant that my periods went from nearly flooding the entire house to so much smaller and lower. But I was like, why has it taken years of having this for all of them just kept going, oh, and I'm like, why have you not given me this? And that's what made me so angry that I'd lived for so many years. And I think I didn't seek out help because I just assumed that you just have to put up with bleeding.
Because women are just told that they have to put up with this, and periods are always something that's just like, oh, it's just secret women's business and you have to put up with it. You don't. So for me, the transexamic acid helped, but I was having to take up to 10 tablets a day, which was just not manageable for me. And so the ablation was a better option. But I also went to a female gyno about having a hysterectomy, like going, let's just take the whole thing out. And she said to me, look, yep, we'll do the hysterectomy and then we'll take your ovaries at the same time. And I went, hang on, if you take the ovaries, I'll go into medical menopause, and all of the research says conserve your ovaries if possible at all times.
Oh, does it?
And just because you still are getting some hormones from your ovaries. And she said to me, to my face, oh, I don't know anything about menopause, but I'm a good cutter.
What?
And this is a gynecologist who is actually putting women into medical menopause every single week. So there is such a problem with our medical community that we have doctors out there. If you basically have a doctor who's Gen X or older, when they went through medical school, they had 0 hours of training on menopause. Now, this affects 100% of women who live long enough and 50% of the population. And we've just been put in the too hard basket for so long.
But it's a huge market. If people specialised in this area, they would make a killing.
Right?
But also, Shelley,
and that's what we need.
Do you know, I also was reading something the other day, which I thought is interesting, how there's the 40s for women is a weird time where you can feel menopause coming on. You start getting the symptoms, so you assume you're no longer fertile, but that you can still be fertile and be in perimenopause and fall pregnant. So there's often women in their 40s, late 40s, that fall pregnant accidentally because they're so close to being menopausal.
Peri.
They think
they're like, oh, I've skipped my periods because I'm in peri, and no, they're pregnant. That is a surprise you do not want.
Does HRT,
you want to plan it.
Does it increase your sex drive?
Testosterone does. So testosterone is your sexy time one, but the thing is, the studies show, and Australia is one of the only countries in the world that actually has testosterone for women, and the studies show it is for sexual disorder. And so it does increase your libido. What we know from studies overseas and from anecdotal evidence from doctors is it also improves your energy, your muscles, your brain, for, brain fog issues. Oh my God, I'm saying brain fog and I couldn't think of the word. So there's a lot of benefits. But the thing is, we need more research done, because what we know is it wasn't until 1993 that women were even included in clinical trials. So for all of, even any heart medication or anything, it was all studied on men because women's hormones are too complicated. But guess what? We're complicated. You need to study us. So we need some more studies on testosterone, on different types of HRT, on everything when it comes to women's health, and we deserve it.
We do deserve it. Shelley, your new book, I'm Your Peri Godmother, is out now.
Got to say, is Peri, I know Peri chicken. So what does the word Peri mean?
So Peri is the lead up. So this is great. I actually love this, Hughesy, because I didn't know either. So menopause gets the billing, but it is one day in your life. Menopause is exactly 12 months since your last period. So it's 4 to 10 years leading up to that is perimenopause. Right. Menopause is one day, and then the rest of your life is postmenopausal.
And Peri, that period can get a bit spicy, so it's
Peri is spicy. It is it is a hormonal roller coaster.
Shelley, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, that is where you're at for your Thursday afternoon. Tommy is away today. We got Hughesy filling in.
Still to come, I'm going to tell you what happened in my kitchen on the weekend. And no, I'm just not going to share my latest recipe with you. Something near disastrous happened.
Yeah.
And I will tell you after.
Are you generally a good cook? Are you like a known?
Yeah, I'm a good cook.
So it was more than just
a terrible
recipe.
meal. Yes. But right now.
It's such a pleasure to be back.
Carrie and Tommy.
Hello, Governor.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
I'm really impressed by that.
Welcomes Ed Sheeran back to Australia.
Me, my guitar, and you. Let's go.
Sing it loud.
Frontier Touring and MG Live are proud to be bringing back global superstar Ed Sheeran for stadium shows around Australia starting in January with the Loop Tour.
This thing at my feet is called a loop station. Everything you hear tonight is completely live.
Score tickets to my show when I come to Oz with Carrie and Tommy.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Hottest tickets in town. Everyone wants them. Let's call and see who's today's winner.
We're dialing.
Is that Winnie?
Yes, it is.
Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, well, I can be today.
Winnie
even though I'm in high spirits.
Well, you can, yes.
What were you going to say? Winnie by...
Name Winnie by nature.
Why is that?
Ooh, yes. I always say win-win by nature.
Oh, I see. I didn't get it. Eeyore was always my favourite in Winnie the Pooh. He was just so depressed all the time.
Very wise.
But he is cute, though. Like, you couldn't help but, just try to cheer him up.
Where are you from, Winnie?
I'm from Australia.
I feel like I can detect an accent.
Oh, well, I speak a few languages, and sometimes I think,
What languages do you speak?
Spanish and Filipino,
God.
Every now and then I speak a bit of German when I'm cranky.
You're right. It's an angry language.
So either we're about to tell you something that's going to make you cranky and speak German, or something that's going to make you very happy. You have won tickets to see Ed Sheeran winning.
Oh my God! Well, I'm happy. Wunderbar. Fantastic.
Good on you, Winnie.
The tickets are all yours. Frontier Touring and MG Live are proud to be bringing back Ed Sheeran for stadium shows around Australia, starting in January with the Loop Tour. All tickets are on sale now at frontiertouring.com, and our last tickets to give away are tomorrow.
Can I just ask what she just said then? What does that mean?
Wonderful.
All right. In what language?
German.
Spanish.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home this afternoon, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little. We got Hughesy filling in for Tommy at the moment. And guys, there's a game that we've never played on this show before. And I think it's a classic that you probably would have played Maybe in high school?
Are you about to take my idea and claim it's your idea?
Is this your idea?
I said we should start doing Would You Rathers on this show. Is that what we're about to do?
Oh, my God. And who did you tell that to?
Our producers who've now told you.
Yeah.
This was my idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
not originally.
But it's only on the show since I've turned up, so is it my idea?
Yeah. So Hughesy's come up with this idea and we're going to do this.
Would you rather get undressed at a school reunion or on top of an ant's nest?
That's a terrible opener.
Okay,
if I'd been
well-
involved in planning this, I would have done something.
Would you rather that opener or this one?
Would you rather lick a bin or let a stranger pop your pimples in?
Okay, so they're the two options we've got to
We've
discuss.
actually got 4
So,
options.
okay, let's just go back to the first one. What can you just say it? Please don't play that thing again.
So
What's the
the
first
actual
one?
would you rather that we're going to ask today is would you rather be smart, funny, or attractive?
No, I liked the one you had there. That was much better.
We can do all of them really quickly.
Don't play it again.
I can't remember it.
No, would you rather be nude at a school reunion or...
On an ant's nest.
On an ant's
What? That
nest?
doesn't make sense.
Well,
Oh, because the ants will get you.
yeah, but the people might mock you for how you look nude. So
I went to
that's
an
a-
all-girls school. I just do nude at the school reunion.
Yeah, right.
What would you do?
Yeah, I would do nude at school. I went to an all-boys school, so we're all in the shower, so everyone knows anyway.
Great.
So, yeah.
Great.
All right,
Why
so
would
we're
you
going to
want
go...
to be
That one's solved.
Yeah.
So the actual one we're getting to is smart, funny, or attractive. You can only pick one.
Smart.
Funny.
Smart, funny, or attractive?
Because I think funny people weirdly become attractive even if they're not aesthetically attractive.
Right.
Smart, absolutely not.
I think you've
Who
got to be...
cares?
Well, look, I don't... I think you have to be smart to be funny.
No.
Mm.
I think you can not be book smart, but to be funny, you do need to be emotionally smart, I reckon.
Do you keep being attractive forever, or do you lose your looks eventually?
Well, producer Belle, when she came up with this idea,
Is attractive. Of course she came
but
up with it.
she said if you were smart, then you could make heaps of money and then you could spend that money becoming attractive.
But either way, I think funny is the most attractive thing someone can be. So I think I wouldn't want to be dumb, really deadpan, not funny, but hot.
Look, if you had asked me in high school, I would have definitely gone attractive.
We all would have. Yeah.
Yeah, because
But you know
I was
my
funny and I
theory.
was smart, but I wasn't attractive.
No, but
apparently.
that's my theory. If you're hot at school, then you don't need to discover a
develop
personality
Yeah.
because everyone talks to you, looks at you, wants to date you. Whereas if you're not hot at school, neither you nor me were hot at school, you're forced to develop a personality.
All right.
Why is that music coming on? We're about to get it on, Hughesy. The two unattractive people at school. That's all
How do
go.
I stop it?
So we're both going funny.
Yeah. Funny.
Well, I actually have a question for you, Carrie.
Yeah.
Let's do this scenario. Zoe, you look really, really attractive today. Hey, Carrie,
Yeah.
you're really funny. How did that make you feel?
What? What do you mean? I would just rather you say I was funny.
Really?
And because I've been surrounded by comedians my whole life and I've known I was the unfunny one amongst funny people, I find it quite a compliment if someone ever says to me, actually, you're really funny. And it's the actually that annoys me. But
Yeah.
they do. It's usually actually.
My wife would wants to be known as being funny.
Yeah.
And when I say that she's hot, she doesn't care. But if I
that's
said she
because
was
she's
funny,
hot. That's what's annoying about that. Because she's already hot.
yeah, well, that's why I want to be known
She's
as being
greedy.
attractive. Right?
Well, that was a good first episode of Would You Rather? Okay, let's put it to the people. We'll do a poll. 13, 10, 60. Would you rather be hot, funny, or
Attractive.
smart? No.
No.
That's hot and attractive
Yeah,
are the
smart,
same things,
sorry.
dummy.
Yeah, I get it.
Hot, funny,
yeah, physically
or
hot.
smart.
Yeah.
Give us a call, 13, 10, 60.
Carrie and Tommy.
Tommy away today. We got Hughesy filling in and we're playing Would You Rather.
Would you rather you might be on? Yeah,
Would
I reckon.
You'd rather your
What's
bank
the
be
other
smart.
option?
Yeah.
Would I rather look for a new job or?
We're asking, would you rather be smart, funny, or hot? Katie.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
I'd rather be smart because the other two are just opinions and I don't really care what other people think of me.
Are you hot, Katie? You got a hot vibe.
A hot vibe or a sassy vibe?
Nah, you've got. Are you attractive?
I wouldn't say attractive. I'm happy with the way I look.
What would other people say?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask other people.
Oh, see, she doesn't care about their opinions. That's good.
She sounds
My
confident.
husband says I am.
Who would play you in a movie?
Oh, good question.
I'm just trying to get an idea of what you look like.
I really like the girl.
Not who you like.
I don't even know her
who
name.
looks most like you.
No, I don't like her. Probably the young actress who, I can't remember her
Sydney
name.
Sweeney.
Anna maybe. Anna Kendrick.
You're certainly not smart now, are you?
No, but Anna Kendrick's a good one. Anna Kendrick's good.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, you got
Everyone
it. Okay,
loves
so
Anna
you want to be
Kendrick.
smart. So that's one for smart.
She's
Good on
funny.
you, Katie.
Anna Kendrick's funny as well.
She is funny.
So, and
Yes,
attractive.
Katie was funny too.
She's a triple treat.
I think it's
Triple treat.
Smart,
Triple
funny,
threat.
and attractive.
yeah.
Triple treat.
I just thought of that. I thought of that. All right.
Okay, we'll go and
Just then.
copyright it or whatever you do. Taylor. Hello. Taylor, what do you want to be?
I was tossing up between smart or funny, but I'm going to go with funny actually.
Okay.
Are we just getting hot people calling us?
What are
Honestly.
you now, Taylor? If you had to say what you were now?
I'm 100% funny. I got my husband, and I'm punching with that. So
You're punching. You're saying that he's hotter than you. Is that what you're saying,
oh,
Taylor?
100%. Yes.
Well, then you're smart.
And she's also humble.
Yes. Well, is she bragging about him? Is that humble?
About a hot
Isn't that the
husband.
opposite?
Is he blind? What's happening? He's not blind. You're hot. Well, everyone's hot. It's all in perception. It doesn't matter.
Sharon, what do you want to be? Do you want to be smart, funny, or hot, Shaz?
Hot.
Good.
How
Time.
Always, because your looks, I reckon, always matters. So
Yeah.
you can get away with your looks. So yes, hot.
Okay.
Right.
So what about the smart and funny? Are you currently in life any of those things?
No, not really.
Oh, Shaz, I think you might be funny.
She's a character. Are you more likely to get out of a parking fine, say, a woman, if you get pulled over, or no, a speeding fine, say, you pulled over by a policeman? Are you more likely to get out of it if you're smart, funny, or hot? What do you reckon? Have you ever got out of a speeding fine?
Well, it's funny. I
Have
was
you?
just thinking about when I got pulled over. I didn't realise my car rego had, expired. It was
Yeah.
by a day, and I didn't know. And they pulled me
Okay,
over.
so smart's off the list.
They should send reminders. They
Anyway,
don't.
he
It's annoying.
recognised
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And then he filled out my thing, and I thought, and then he started talking to me, as if he knew me. And I thought, come on. And then he said, can I have a selfie? And I was like, okay. And then I gave him the selfie, and then he still gave me the fine. And I was like, this has not gone well for me in any capacity. So I guess I'm not hot to get off the parking fine. And
You should have told him a joke.
I didn't tell him a joke.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
believe
smart
it.
enough to re-register
Ah.
my car. So none of the things. Jess,
Hi, I'd rather be smart
why?
because once you're smart, you can get a good job and then you can pay to be beautiful.
That's producer Bell's theory as well.
Yeah, you can up.
Can you pay to be
Mm.
beautiful?
I was going to say upskill. Yeah, well, think of all the work you can pay to have done.
Oh, well, I've got some cash I might put to use for myself.
That's
What
smart.
would you do? What's the first thing you do to yourself?
A complete makeover. Can we just start face off, face on? No, I'm.
What do you mean
Oh, whose
face
face
off?
are you going with?
What do you reckon?
Do you currently get facials or anything?
What do you think?
You should, I reckon. I reckon it would be helpful.
Carrie and Tommy.
Happy Thursday, Arvo. It's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little driving you home. Tommy away at the moment. We got Hughesy filling in.
Yeah, I had friends around the other day and we had pizza for dinner.
Oh, nice.
Actually, it was early dinner because of the kids. It was like 5 o'clock dinner. Anyway, I was going to bed at about 11:30 at night and I was like, what is that? It was a cross between delicious, like something's cooking, like a cookie or something, but without the sweetness. I was like, there's something cooking and I'm the only one that cooks and it's not me that's cooking. And I went into the kitchen and I saw the oven had been on for like 7 hours. And this was the state of what came out of my stove, which was delicious at the time that I made it. That was a pizza I'd left in there.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's char grilled.
That's char grilled. But I thought I was surprised my oven didn't turn itself off. I thought that is a mistake.
Yeah, why don't they? They
Don't
should.
know. But then, as
But what
you
if it thought
pointed
you were-
out,
Yeah.
slow cooking. What if
Yeah.
it thought I was slow cooking?
There should be a button, though. Should be a button
For
on
slow
slow
cooking.
cooking. Yeah.
Anyway, but then producer Zoe was telling us today you nearly burnt your house down.
Yeah, I cooked dinner the other night, salmon in the oven, and then had my dinner, went to bed, Got up the next morning, went to the gym, walked home from the gym. So about 16 hours later, oven was still on all night, overnight.
And how did you know you'd left it on?
Well, I walked in and I could slightly smell gas, and that wasn't really what alerted me to it. But then I looked at all my windows, and every window in my apartment had condensation on it and was steamed up. And I thought, it's hot in here. Like my apartment does not get warm. It's a terrible cold apartment.
So it was still lit though. It wasn't like it was just gas without
goodness.
I mean,
it
you
was
could have
still lit,
gone to sleep and never woken up.
I know, but I had a headache that morning. I thought, have I just been breathing in gas all night?
You've discovered a new way to warm your flat.
Exactly.
No.
She said it's always cold.
Yes, but that's what all the adverts tell you not to do that.
Do they?
Yes, that is not a good thing to do.
But hold on, how long can you leave an oven on
She
for?
left it on for a day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My oven is incredible. My apartment's very old. So the oven's very old. I don't think it has a safety. So I don't know how long. I did Google, should I be worried for my health after that much gas in the apartment? And they said, no, it's not recommended, but it's not.
But did you actually have gas in your apartment? It was burning the whole time, wasn't it?
It was, but I could just smell something. Maybe it's just I made that up in my head because I was
paranoid.
No, I was very paranoid.
And in the oppressive heat as well.
It was so hot, which I did think if I have guests, I could put the oven on for a couple of hours before they come over and it'll be warm
just
in
to
there.
preheat your apartment.
Again, I don't think you're not meant to use it.
What about the
as
iron? Can you leave the iron on? That's good. That's really...
Well, people must leave irons on
I
all
do,
the time.
all the time.
Could be worse. You could leave the stove
And what
on.
happens?
Well, it's we've burnt through ironing boards, yeah. So
That's just lucky it hasn't started a fire.
I know, but we're fully insured, so.
Are you insured for a replacement though? Because people undervalue what they've got in there. What have you got in your house that would be worth anything?
I'm not big on contents insurance.
Aren't you?
No, I don't like.
So if your house burnt down,
yeah,
it would cost you a couple of $100,000 to replace everything in it. Oh, you'd be right. You're Hughesy.
Yeah,
but that's why you're not big on contents.
But if you can get but actually it's hard. It's expensive to rebuild now. So I'm not going to burn my house down. I've just decided.
Oh.
So,
Yeah. Great, guys. We've learnt something here. Hughesy has no plans on doing an insurance job.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little. Tommy is away today, and we got Hughesy filling in, which should help with this game.
Same.
But AI Hughesy, that's me, AI Hughesy. I'm a robot. I'm going to lose it soon. I'm angry. Yeah.
God, it does sound a lot like you.
Is that actual AI?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's scary.
Yeah, well, life is, you just cannot, I think...
We probably didn't even need you in here. We could have just got Tommy AI for the last week.
True.
Yes.
Yes.
I rang a plumber the other day and an AI guy called Gary is his personal assistant. So I'm talking to someone called Gary who is a computer.
I feel like if they're going to be computers, they can't have human names.
Yeah, right.
They need to be like an R2D2. They can't be like it's Gary. Do you know what I mean? Like
I
I
do
feel
know what
like
you
it
mean.
makes it really like unsettling.
But Gary was very helpful.
Wait, hold on. So, but if you had an AI person answering your phone, you could have AI Hughesy as your admin for the plumber.
I could.
Do you have to license that?
You could just have Hughesy answer your own, like Hughesy pretend to speak to all these people you don't want to.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like just you have Hughesy run your phone. He's the AI.
I wonder what he says, though.
It cost you, though, right?
Would it, though?
I don't know.
Me? Would it cost me? Are we talking about other people having me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I could just do it. I don't know, AI. I'll answer your phone if you want.
Yeah, true.
I'll get it now. I'll be someone's PA.
Okay, so we've got the songs, but AI Hughesy is going to sing them. You have to give me the title and artist, okay? Here is your first one.
So if you dare to find me, walk to the western skies. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves to fly.
What?
Never heard that
And
song.
if I'm
flying solo,
AI Hughesy is a
at least
terrible
I'm
singer.
flying free.
What is this
What's the
song?
song?
What's
To
the
those
song?
who drown me.
Oh, no.
What's
song
the
is it?
song? I mean, without the high pitched bit, it's really tricky.
I still don't know it. Let's get that bit then.
That's terrible.
Pretty good. Hughesy, do you want to give us one of that note live? Or
I
think you could sing Defying Gravity better than AI Hughesy.
No,
Do you know that song?
I don't know the song, but I know I couldn't sing it better than that. That's the best I've ever sounded.
Okay, it's song number 2.
I've done all right up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how.
You're not
and
singing,
when
you're
the
just
night
talking.
falls, the loneliness calls. Oh, I want to dance with somebody.
Oh, yeah, Carrie. Whitney Houston want to dance with somebody.
It takes all the music out of songs.
Yeah.
Like,
If you sang
Hughesy,
that, sing that?
I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody.
Well, it's not much different.
Somebody who loves me. I know. I'm the worst singer that's ever been born.
No, don't say that. Let's try song number 3.
Rah, 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 rah. Roma, rah, rah.
Carrie, Gaga, Bad Romance.
I just never should sing.
No.
Or
Let's
dance.
let's have one more though. Oh no, you dancing. It's the fingers.
Okay, song number
That was the
4.
first time I've actually seen your face show anger and hurt.
Sadness just
yes,
then. I
that
know.
was literally just you'd cop anything, but
No.
something about you not being able to dance.
I
hit
danced at
you
my
hard.
my high school grad, and I thought I had a great night on the dance floor at the grad, and all the parents were there to see all their kids graduate. And the next day, my parents had an intervention with me. They said, "You should never, Dave. You should never dance again."
Why don't you just
My
have
own
fun?
parents said it to me.
Oh my God, they were right. Your parents are always right though.
Carrie and Tommy.
So not everyone, but a lot of women want to know other women's anti-aging secrets, right?
Yeah.
They just want to know what cream are we using? What are we meant to be doing? What pills should we be taking to stop ourselves getting old,
Yeah,
right?
men also want to know.
When we should just be happy. It's a gift to see another birthday through.
So
You're
true.
right. Getting old's a privilege.
It is a privilege. But you know who's not seeing any birthdays swing past? And that's Mariah Carey, because she's revealed her anti-aging secret, and her anti-aging secret is denial. She says, I just don't allow it. Aging does not happen to me. I don't know time. I don't know numbers. I do not acknowledge time.
I love it.
And I just wouldn't even know how old I am. I don't count years. She says I have anniversaries, but not birthdays.
Anniversaries, but not birthdays.
No, I get it. I get it. You know what? I write this down every day. You create your own reality. So she's creating her reality.
Can you, at what point, doesn't the internet just keep score? Like, you can't just make up how old you are.
No,
can
she
you?
shouldn't read the comments. Definitely don't read the comments.
My favourite Mariah will forever be that Mariah at that concert where she sang laying down
Sing
on
it.
the chaise lounge.
Oh, not the chaise lounge. I thought you were going to say to Sing It With Me.
No, the one where she was laying down like this in the whole interview. Everything was done on her side. And we were like, what's happening? But you couldn't look away.
Yeah, true.
You could not look away.
Was she surrounded by young male dancers? I love
She
how
was doing an interview, or was it a concert? I can't remember.
Not sure, but I do have to play the Sing It With Me audio.
Okay,
it's the
this
best.
is the one where she is singing,
Yeah.
and you know how at concerts a lot of the time they
everyone
throw
knows
out
every
to
word.
people
Yeah.
and says sing it,
Yeah.
but only she was asking people to sing something that they could never have possibly sung back.
You feel me? This is a song.
Like, who's going with you on that, Mariah?
just need some cats in there to squeeze. Don't they? Got screaming cats.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home, it's Carrie and Tommy. Tommy is away at the moment, so we got Hughesy filling in.
I often think about what it would be like to have invented something, like to someone know you as like I can't even remember his name, the light bulb guy,
Edison.
or
And
that right?
famously stole it from Tesla, wasn't it?
did he?
Yeah, isn't that how the story goes?
What story? What are you talking about?
Because Edison is the one that everyone's like, oh my God, he invented the light bulb. But then there's all this like stuff around it that he saw it from this guy, Nikola Tesla, that had invented it before him, but they'd worked together. And so they
And
said
that's
he
the Tesla
stole
that
it.
Teslas are based on.
I think it's named after him.
Oh.
So,
And what was the
bit of
penicillin guy?
goss. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you know,
Marie,
what's
isn't it
his
Marie
name?
Curie? Who's she?
Oh,
Someone? She got something to
radiation.
do with, I
Yeah,
don't know.
no,
She's
that-
not penicillin?
Penicillin, no. Fleming, that's right. Anyway,
He invented penicillin.
I'd hope that if I invented something, people remembered me more than I
true.
remember their names.
But if you get cash out of it, it's good. So-
But imagine being killed by the thing you invented.
yeah.
So I don't. Did you ever remember the Segway story? How the guy that invented the Segway died by Segway?
I'd heard I'd heard about it, but I'm not know the details. But did he?
And by segue, I don't mean between the sentence between two stories. I mean the actual.
Did he ride it off a cliff or something?
So on the morning of the 26th of September 2010, Jimmy Hesselden was riding his Segway. He was the owner of Segway while walking his dog near this area, Thorpe Arch, when he reversed the Segway to allow a fellow dog walker to get past him. He then fell off a nearby cliff behind him.
He reversed off a cliff. They don't have.
It does look like something that would be hard to drive.
But also, there's no room. Is there a spot for a mirror? I suppose you do hold on, don't you?
Yeah.
You could have a mirror.
Yeah, but I reckon there's a confidence you get when you pop on those things that you're like, should be right. It's like when you fly around in scooters. I saw a grown man on a scooter that you need to push with your foot today, and it gave me the biggest ick. Grown men should not be on.
Would it be better if it was
motorised is
electric?
fine, but the one where you have to push
Well,
along
getting
like you're a
exercise.
9-year-old boy.
I use one occasionally.
No,
There's
don't.
nothing
I
worse
do.
with the
Don't.
electric scooters, though, is if they run out of power, you go into the zone where you can't use them anymore, and then you have to push with your foot because they're so heavy.
It's the same with an electric bike. It hurts you when you have to pedal, and you can pedal without the electric, but you don't want to. It's that's like an electric toothbrush. Put it in your mouth. When that runs out of zzz, you just there's no way you can use that without the zzz, can you? You could, but you won't.
Let me tell you about Franz Richelt. He was the flying tailor, he was known as. He invented a wearable parachute suit.
We all want those.
Yeah, and in
make flight
1912,
more
he jumped
relaxing.
from the Eiffel Tower to show how amazing his wearable parachute suit was, and it failed to deploy, and he died on impact.
Yeah, but he wore it all the way down, didn't he?
Then there's William
wearable.
Bullock. Remember the name, William Bullock? He's the man that invented the printing press.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, it was until 1867 when his leg got crushed by his own press during installation. He developed gangrene and then died.
Yeah, gangrene was a problem back then. Did he have no penicillin?
Where was Fleming when you needed it? What about Thomas Midgley Jr.? He was the chemist behind leaded petrol and CFCs, and he invented devices to aid mobility after polio.
Yeah.
Right, so he was the chemist behind all that stuff, but his
right.
invention was mobility devices for people that had polio. Oh my God!
What happened to him?
I can't. Can I say? Oh no!
What happened?
In 1940.
Did someone polio murder him? What happened?
No, in 1944, he was strangled by the pulley system he designed to get himself out of bed.
Oh, that's a tough one, isn't it?
Oh my God! And then there's one more I've got to get to. I think we're out a while ago, but Henry Winstanley, he developed the first offshore lighthouse, and in 1703,
Offshore?
Yeah.
So like a torch on a boat, is it? What is it?
What do you mean?
Was an offshore lighthouse?
No, I think it just means
No, as opposed to like out in the sea, like it would be
you
up
know
on
how
like
they were
a
on the
rocky
boats or
outcrop
whatever,
or something.
but a lighthouse.
Yeah, but is the lighthouse offshore or
It
not?
says the first offshore lighthouse.
Yeah, because wouldn't most of them be on the coast, but then some of them would be.
Oh, that's an
Yeah.
offshore lighthouse.
Oh,
Anyway,
it's a lighthouse
in
just stuck out in the water,
1703, he insisted he wanted to be inside it during a massive storm because he wanted to prove just how strong it was. And then it collapsed on him and he died. So just be careful of your inventions, people. That's all I'm saying.
I think an offshore lighthouse is a ridiculous invention anyway. Really. Because you want the lighthouse to tell you're going towards land. If you went to that lighthouse, where am I? In the middle of the ocean.
Follow Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show. Bye.
Carrie and Tommy are all wrapped up. But if you're just starting your property journey, Aussie has everything you need to find, buy and own your first home. Get started at aussie.com.au.